Hello and welcome to the Abusecartoons Livestream. It might sound a little different because something's going on with my microphone. So either the amp or the mic or the cable. I changed the cable and reinstalled the driver for the amp, and it's not doing anything. So we'll just live with this hovering black capsule. So this might be a little bit noisier a live stream than usual because this probably picks up more of the room sound and the cicada and everything outside are going crazy. So good to see everybody. Sorry about last week. That was another heat-related absence. I don't have any university the next 2 weeks, so hopefully I won't be suffering heat stroke symptoms every time I get back and forth between university. I just wasn't able to do the stream. So yeah, let me know. Hey K5, how's it going? Let me know in the chat if the microphone sounds okay. Yeah, I checked it on the headphones and it sounded nice and clear. I don't. The other one was just crackling. That's just like a constant static, and so it may just be the. I just have a cheap little Shure amp, so I may need to get a full mixer or something with a preamp in it to handle all of this stuff. But good to be back. Oh, okay. So you can hear, yeah, so that you'll hear the air conditioning and the cicada. So yeah, it probably sounds like I'm outside because they're pretty loud. Yeah. So it sounds like Japanese summer. Yeah, wow. Yeah, they're picking up. Yeah, it took them a while. And also because they cut down all the trees and like dug out all of the stairs and everything. And of course the cicada lay the eggs or whatever that, you know, burrow down and then come out every year. So if you don't have a place that's going to be undisturbed, it takes a while for that cycle to kind of establish itself. And so they're not as like crazy busy as they were before. But it sounds like they're there. Yeah, so if you've watched any anime or Japanese movies that are supposed to take place in summer, that sound is the sound of summer. But yeah, so I'll try to figure out what's wrong with the I guess I'll test the mic tomorrow for the weekly. I'll bring it and test it on that live stream, and if the microphone works on that mixer, then I know I just have a bad amp. Yeah, it was a cheap one, but I didn't imagine that it would just suddenly die like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's super crackly. And almost no... So maybe the preamp blew or something. Because, yeah, it's just really crackly and the signal's really low. So it's, yeah, it can't be... It's unusable. So we'll see. Oh, good. So I'm glad this works. It's not as aesthetically pleasing. There's no good position for this mic. I guess I could put it a little bit more above my head. I can, get it out of the shot. Maybe. Almost. And is that still? It's still picking me up. Okay. Yeah, maybe if I tilt it. Yeah, no, I can't get that angle. But, yeah, well, I won't play with it now. I'm just happy that I had my old mic still here, because I could have taken it to the office. I'm just glad I didn't, because then I'd have no microphone. I'd have to use a webcam or maybe the audio from the video camera, which would be really noisy because it's pretty far away. All right. Yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, I'm just glad I wasn't heat exhausted trying to get this figured out, because I definitely would have given up again. So, hope everyone is doing well and the heat is subsiding. We're getting weird typhoons here, so the weather's been really weird and unpredictable. Windy. So not much of a break in the temperature, but windy. So it's nice, because the worst thing is that still humid air, that unmoving humid air, and then the bright sun. That is brutal. when you're waiting for a train or something. It's really miserable. All right. So yeah, I thought I was going to get a nice early start. And then when I had no sound on the microphone, I had to start digging around, and I changed the cable, reinstalled everything, and yeah, it was an hour of figuring out that I just needed to switch the mic. I guess I should have just done that first and troubleshot it later, but I was hoping it was a simple fix, and it was not. Yeah, I really hope the Shure mic isn't out. I'll definitely have to have it repaired, because yeah, that's a bit too pricey to just suddenly lose. I think it's just the amp. Yeah, I was before I remembered that I was using this Yeti, Blue Yeti mic before. I was looking for having a shotgun mic for like just recording outdoor sounds and stuff with a camera outside, and I was going to try to set that up because I could put it on top of my camera stand. That would have been funny, and probably very odd sound. Not very good, but maybe less background. So, yeah, and it looks like I'm streaming to Twitch, but it's not saving it. That's really bizarre. Yeah, I've had this problem. Both of my channels, once they switched over to screw you, we're not archiving your stuff as long, it doesn't even archive it at all. So, yeah, both of my channels are doing that. I guess, I mean, I have years of 4-hour live streams backed up on Twitch, so maybe because it's so full, because I just take the whole stream and make a highlight out of it, maybe because it's so full they're actually like cutting me off as far as storage. Who knows? It's Amazon, so who knows what the hell they're thinking. Oh, what was that? I just saw the like a YouTube news clip in New York. Some Twitch streamer, or I don't know if it was Twitch, some influencer, some streamer was doing a giveaway and got a bunch of people near a train station, and then things just went nuts. Either there was no giveaway, or he incited the crowd or whatever. So there was a big confrontation with the cops, and they kind of tore up the place. They started throwing chairs and stuff. So who knows what that was all about. But yeah, I was curious. And it seems like it was pretty short-lived, though. Oh, man. Let's get rid of that. It only went on for a little while and then subsided. But yeah, people were looking to raise hell. Yeah, so who knows? Oh, congratulations! Oh, K5! Oh, big congratulations! Nice! Expecting a boy in December. That's awesome. Wow. Congrats. That's too cool. Very nice. Good news in the world. Yeah. Very awesome. Yeah, that's a thing that's more and more rare here, is like the very stereotypical, the very standard thing here was, everyone gets married and immediately has 2 kids. And now people aren't getting married and they're not having, I guess the people that have kids always have 2 kids. It's a funny thing here. Always 2. That's Star Wars thing. Always 2. Never more, never less. But yeah, so that's great. Good to hear. Yeah, if you can believe it, my daughter was, last time I was chatting with her was talking about having kids. So I'm immediately off Twitch and YouTube. Once I'm officially a grandfather, I don't want to be grandpa live streamer. I'll have to figure out another way. I'll send you guys Polaroids of me drawing these cartoons or something. I can't be on on the internet as a grandfather. Oof, that's depressing. But yeah, so that might happen, you know, and like in the next 5 years. That's like a pretty big possibility. Whew. I have to reevaluate my life. All right. Start wearing my pants, you know, really high up, like right here. Yeah, it's so strange how because like looking at old photos, like looking at my grandparents at 50, they looked wrecked. You know, they looked old as hell. And it was also the fashion and, you know, there's better hair care, better haircuts and better cosmetics now, I guess. But, you know, they look old as hell at 50. And my parents didn't look like that in their 50s. I mean, they barely look like grandparents in their 70s. So, yeah, the whole expectation is changing very much. Oh, yeah. The Mandela effect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a really good idea, K5. I wonder if I can think of anything. Yeah, you mean like the Mandela died in prison and Berenstain Bears kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty good. If I can think of something clever, that would be a fun thing. I don't know. The Go Comics crowd might be like, what the hell is this about? But they do that a lot, so that's no big deal. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's been new ones too recently. Sorry, this microphone is giving up on me. Sorry if the audio is constantly changing. Yeah, there have been new ones. I should probably just Google that. Yeah, there's been like more recent stuff that I've heard about. Yeah, more examples. Oh, Forbes. Yeah, great. Yeah, let's see. So, Monopoly guy having a monocle? Yeah. Snow White. Magic Mirror. Curious George is also falsely remembered with a tail? That's weird. I never thought he had a tail. That would have been visually would have been a good J. Berenstain Bears. Mickey Mouse remembered wearing suspenders. Yeah, he just has buttons on his pants. I think he had suspenders in Steamboat Willie, though. Or at least the heavy did. So I thought there was a snapping suspenders joke. Oh, maybe not. No, yeah, he doesn't. No, not in Steamboat Willie either. I thought there was a snapping suspenders jokes in one of the early silent cartoons, or the early black and white ones. But yeah, maybe that's where that came from too. Yeah, I guess not. Oh, that one's true then too. Suspenders. And Henry VIII eating a large turkey leg. Okay. False memories. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, if you have any that you're thinking of, yeah. So got exercise. The newest one is that exercise guy's headband being there or not. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that what's his name? What is it? Simmons, Richard Simmons? Yeah, yeah. Was that the exercise guy, Richard Simmons? Yeah, he just has a weird forehead. Maybe that creates the illusion of a headband. He has like a weird squared forehead. And I think he, like his hair, when he's got just that curly hair, so when it receded a little bit, it got even stranger. Nice. Ah, Pikachu's tail. Right. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, being black or yellow. It's so funny. Yeah, I mean, we've just got so much like shared, yeah, pop culture stuff now. And also, so much knockoff stuff. I mean, that's the thing is like, yeah, maybe someone's, rip off, you know, bootleg Pokemon thing they had as a kid was colored wrong. And so they have that in their head. Because there were bootleg games, bootleg Game Boy games and lots of stuff where there would have been bad art that could have been recolored. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, what's a good... filled donuts. So I've drawn a bunch of filled donuts. Actually, they probably make these a little smaller. No, I guess that's good. That those proportions are pretty good. Oh yeah, maybe put the mug on this side, get the handle out of the way. Oh, actually, it might work better this way. Well, we'll go with that. Maybe with a better... Oh, maybe one on each side. Maybe let's fill this so I can overlap it. Oh yeah, we'll fill all of this. Because then I can put this here. Yeah, give it some depth. Maybe both behind. I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, my grandfather used to always call those long donuts lunch cakes. Lunch cakes. I was always so confused by that. I don't know what they're... Long donuts, yeah. I don't know what they're... Maybe that's what they're called. It seems like a weird antiquated... seems like a weird... I thought it was a regional thing. Long Johns. Oh yeah, they're calling them Long Johns. Or sticks, yeah, the cream stick. Maple bar. Yeah, he called them lunch cakes. I've never seen that again. And I'll never know. Yeah, because the search for lunch cakes, yeah, it's all just weird little cakes, like tiny cakes. Maybe for a lunchbox. Oh yeah, lunchbox cakes is what it's trying to show me. Yeah, so a little cake that fits in a lunchbox. Yeah, lunch cake. Maybe one word lunch cakes. No, yeah, it's lunchbox cakes. Yeah, so that is his weird. And I think it's because they were not from a donut shop, but from a lunch counter in a department store. Yeah, bars, bar donuts, filled bars, finger donuts or creams. Oh, smaller ones. Oh, the Midwest, finger donuts or cream sticks. Yep. Oh wait, maple. Yeah, they were maple though. They had maple icing on them. Yeah, Boston cream filled. It's just, yeah. Maple donuts. Oh, so yeah, by culture they're going through everything a donut is called. I think America probably has the most names for donuts. Weird. Yeah, there's such a variety, though, because everyone, has different ingredients and different cooking techniques. And, of course, Japan has the sweet bean-filled donuts. Yum. Potato donuts, sour cream donuts, cider donuts. Oh, bear claws. Elephant ears. Oh, yeah. Funnel cakes. Are those really? I guess those are kind of donuts. They're kind of disemboweled, deep-fried donuts. Johnny cakes. Oh, that's pancakes, though. Some Johnny cakes resemble donuts. I thought Johnny cakes were just pancakes. Maple bars. Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah. That's what those should have been called. So he was calling maple bars lunch cakes. And then, there's no reference. There's no. Yeah. Maple bars. That's funny. They weren't filled, though. That was the weird thing. They had kind of hard maple frosting on the outside, but there was nothing inside. Lunch cakes. That must have been a weird regional thing. Johnny cakes. Just Persians. Pershings or Persians? Fry bread. Native American fry bread. Beignets. Yeah, we love fried dough. It's a feature of the Americas. The love of fried dough. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. So, I don't know. We can do a... Oh, I didn't make my other... make the other file. 15. Yeah, I wonder what the hell is wrong with my Twitch. Okay, get rid of these. I got those here, yeah. Yeah, it was usually, if I checked it while I was mid-stream, it would turn out to be working, but nope. No idea what's going on. Yeah, nobody, or people rarely watch from Twitch, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but there's no, and also the archive doesn't see anything. Like I highlight the whole streams, and most of them have 0 views. So maybe there's actually no discovery for those is why. Who knows? Yeah, I have to keep thinking about the Mandela effect joke. Yeah, it would have to be something pretty recognizable. But that's a really good idea. It's a really fun idea. Oh, come on. Give me a layer to draw on. There we go. Sorry, this mic, I guess it's staying where it's supposed to be. So, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's breaking the illusion. There's no point using a green screen if I'm going to have a big black blotch in between. All right. Yeah, what's another? So the shape of something, mistaking the shape of something, or the amount of something. Yeah, I can't think. Yeah, it's been pretty brutal here still, weather-wise, and a whole week. And now it's the Obon holiday, which is kind of like the Day of the Dead. It's a couple of days celebration, but it's kind of Japanese Day of the Dead, and you go to the cemetery and visit the relatives, and then the idea is you bring them back with you to the house, and then a priest comes and you have a ceremony, and you just enjoy, family visits, because it's summer vacation from school, family visits, and at the end of that week, you take them back to the cemetery. So it's kind of like the idea is remembrance, and your family members join you for the summer. And also the heat of summer is the instead of it being fall, Halloween is in fall in the Americas, and that's what the season of ghost stories is, autumn. But here it's summer. And I heard the idea was, I don't know if this is true, this might just be something made up, but the idea is that telling a scary story will give you a chill, and it's super hot in the summer, so any kind of chilling feeling is welcome. So that's part of the idea, and also because of the holiday, the kind of Day of the Dead holiday in summer. People are thinking more about the dead during the heat. And I wonder also too if cremation has anything to do with it. Yeah, and I wonder what the history, if it's always been like that, or if that was like a mandated thing, because Japan they can't have huge cemeteries, they can't give up all that land to cemeteries here, so I think they've done cremation forever. So I wonder, I'll do that with color. What's going on? Yeah. A pencil. But yeah. So they don't, even though Japan they've done some zombie movies, and they've done some really popular zombie movies here. They're really the idea of zombies, because there's not a bunch of bodies buried under the ground. Zombies is a very different idea here. And that's why Japan has more ghost stories. Like most movies are about hauntings or evil spirits. The religion kind of fits that more. The Shinto religion is kind of an animist idea, like everything has a spirit, like a rock or a tree or anything can have a spirit. So that lends itself more to ghost stories than zombie stories. But recently they've done, maybe just because of the popularity, like, international popularity, they've done zombie stories, but it's not so common. Yeah, maybe also zombie stories. So you don't have any bodies because you cremate, but also, you have the idea of reincarnation. So yeah, zombies is, I don't know. But they do have, I guess those are all of those are spirits. Even like the yokai, like the folk monsters, those are spirits as well. Those are kind of ghosts as well, in a way, because they can be invisible most of the time. And they're affected by things that happened to people while they were living. Oops. Everything's all linked up. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, let's make that a little smaller. It's a little ridiculously. Oh, and maybe a little. Oh, I can't do it that way. So maybe not. Yeah, maybe just shorter is fine. That makes more sense. It changes the weird angle a little bit too. All right. What else? Yeah, I'm trying to think of a fun Mandela effect thing. And it could just be, like a false memory joke. Like he always thought her eyes were blue. Oh, that would be funny, an eye color joke with these little guys. Because they just have black. Their eyes are only black. Yeah, so maybe something like that. Something simple, like he remembered her eyes being green or something. And it... Yeah, what's the... Are there objects that would be funnier to do that with certain things. Yeah, I can't think. Sorry for the lifeless stream. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but the weather, like, everyone's appetite is pretty much dead, and spend too much time outside, you get dehydrated or all kind of like confused from from overheating. Oh yeah, I didn't know that before. That was something that they were talking about on the news here. Is the reason that older people that the heat is dangerous for older people is not because like they're weaker or more susceptible to it. It's that they can't feel themselves getting overheated as easily, so they'll just kind of keep pushing on when they're way overheated or way exerted or exhausted, and not feel it, so that it becomes more dangerous because they'll be in very, very bad condition and not really know it. So your perception of pain and heat and everything is much less. So that's the danger. It's not that old people are particularly weak, or it's just they don't know it when it's happening. Maybe don't connect that. Look better. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. So a pencil and a notepad. And a gigantic eraser. This one's got a little bit weird angle, but it might work. Oh, right, yeah. That oh, that's right. That they were making peanut butter and jelly with almond butter or something weird. Yeah, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, something like that might work. Shocked to realize he'd been almond buttered all these years. I like the transparency of the glass. Yeah, it's a good idea, K5. Yeah, let me think. I like the mistaken peanut butter and jelly thing. Yeah, because what else is there? The only thing I can think of is almonds, but they must do a bunch of different butters. I think I've seen like macadamia or something. I'm sure everything is done. They must be insanely expensive when the nuts are not cheap like peanuts. Yeah, I like that idea. Let me, if I draw a sandwich and it goes well, maybe we'll switch over to that idea. Yeah, I like the feeling betrayed that they were making peanut butter and almond butter sandwiches all these years. See if I can think of something weirder than almond butter. Oh yeah, and I should make some kind of actual stuff between the sandwiches. Between the bread. It's the same layer as the eraser. Of course it is. And then a jar, like a little jelly jar. Like a little, that little angled Smucker's jar. Oh, maybe too small compared to that sandwich size. Oh yeah, I gotta turn on my mirrored drawing thing. Oh yeah, maybe I will. If it still works. Wait, what? Why did it switch over to eraser? Oh, so I guess it's saying it's going to be here. That's right, I finished halfway. Right, okay. So I'm going to make it bigger. God damn. Okay, let's get some of this stuff out of the way here. So let's go like this. How about start here? This is not helping at all. I still can't draw it very well. Yeah, because it's also the distance from the center. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's just wing it. Yeah, I drew the sandwich so huge. I need to draw everything else pretty big. Oh, maybe the lid will help me to figure out. Is it too big? Maybe. Oops. Make this a little smaller. It's usually wider than that, but yeah, I don't know. Let's try just shrinking this whole body down a little bit here. Yeah, I think I like that better. Kind of screws up the line width, but that's fine. Yeah, that's better. Not so huge. Okay, now let's try some peanut butter. Hope I can get the portions of this down. Yeah, maybe starting at the top is always a better idea. Alright. Something like that. Okay, so we can turn all this stuff off. Stuff that I can't even see. Alright. And we don't need a pencil. Okay, I think this might work. It's quite a sandwich. Maybe. more squat for the almond butter. And the bottom. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I like mistaken peanut butter. It's a weird little sandwich, but that works. Okay, let's color this and see how it comes off. Is that, wait, before we do, is that big enough for everything? Should I fill the, yeah, maybe just a little bit bigger. Okay. So some kind of, yeah, maybe just grape jelly look. A little bit darker. And that peanut butter color, not too orange. Yeah, there we go. And we'll do red. Nice red lid, and then maybe blue. There we go. All these years. Oh, actually, a little more. I guess that's good. Try to make this a little different from the, yeah, that works. Yeah, good idea, K5. Thanks for that suggestion. That mistaken, you know, that idea of mistaken, put this down here. False memory is good. Good idea. And maybe some labels. And maybe just kind of white for this one. There we go. That's good. There's not a lot of construction sound. They were doing roofing or something. That was pretty noisy. Not that long ago, so I'm glad that's over with my microphone change. That would be much harder to listen to. Nice. Now K5 wants lunch cakes. Nice. Oh, nice. Well, thanks, K5. I appreciate being in your thoughts under consideration. Yeah, it's a good idea. And it would be a good thing to keep coming back to, because that never seems to go away. You know, people keep having these weird feelings of, wait, that's not right. I remembered it differently. Yeah, I wonder what the ultimate explanation is for that. And it may just be we have, yeah, a false memory because of we put stuff together, like something you're not constantly exposed to. You kind of put stuff together weirdly in your memory, and when you recall it without actually looking at it, and then you see the thing, you're like, wait, that's not what I always thought it was. Nice. Yeah, maybe just the way we store stuff is funny and kind of incomplete. You know, like remembering, or how we think of things in dreams, how weirdly stuff happens in dreams. It's because we just abbreviate kind of remembered experiences. Let me do this leap a little bit. Actually, just do this. Yeah, they both kind of have a seam, don't they? All right, something like that. All right. That works. Oh, we can put the revealing, put it on even another layer. Yeah, like that. There we go. And fade those out a little bit so they look printed. All right, some drop shadows, and I think we've got our false memory. Or not, this isn't quite a false memory though, it's more of a false relationship, or false assumptions in a relationship. Yeah, what's the best way to reveal that? Because it's funny to say like almond butter and jelly, or something that sounds awkward. The assumption that you're in a traditional relationship and that you have the same the sandwich is just as shocked as they are. All right. Or maybe I like putting the eyes in the shadowy part. It makes them look. Yeah, so she's the disappointed one. I guess it could go either way. It doesn't. I don't think jelly has a gender. All right. Nice. Hey, Yum. How's it going? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. a big smiley mouth. Yeah. So I'm on my old mic now, having some weird trouble. So yeah, might sound a little different, and I can't get it out of the frame without it being maybe too far away. And then all you hear is the air conditioning. All right. So we'll go with those guys. And what was the other one? Oh, lots of food this week. And then the coffee and filled donuts. All right, we'll do that classic kind of weird 60s orange. Orangey glazed mug. Maybe like that. Yeah, like a little darker or a little more saturated. Oh, that's better. Leave it there. And lunch cakes. Yeah, maybe I'll just do like a maple-y thing. That's what I was thinking of. Ooh, that's too green, isn't it? It's gonna be the same color as the mug. Almost. And maybe just make this one bright pink or something to differentiate. All right, and now donut color. Nice. Oh, doing okay. Yeah, sorry I missed last week. It was another one of those. I did the university thing and was just wrecked. The next 2 weeks, though, they're closed for summer, or like all the professors are gone for the summer holiday, so I won't have to exhaust myself and come back all dizzy and disoriented. Yeah, I was like strangely. Well, didn't close all those lines. Yeah, I was really strangely dizzy and felt really sick last week just from being out in that heat. So I figured let's not push it and get sick on stream and have to just turn off the stream. That would be one for the archives. Oops, just the pen. Little custard cream. There we go. That donut color's too dark, isn't it? Or it's like kind of dingy looking. Let's try this. That's better. Yeah, maybe for both. And how about a nice coffee color? All right. No idea what the joke is for this, though. Yeah, it doesn't have to be about donut filling anymore because you can't tell between the two of these what's going on. Yeah, that's the only problem with that university is it's so like weirdly inconvenient. It's literally a 20-minute walk from the station. And the station really sucks because it's a local station, which means maybe only 25% of the trains stop there, is how the system here works. So it's a very, very busy station. So the platform gets super crowded with students, and takes forever to get there, and then you just stand there in the heat. So you take that horrible walk in the summer heat, then there's no cooling on the platform, and you're just standing there in the heat for another probably 20 minutes. So yeah, it's really brutal. I can't believe how lousy I've been feeling recently after doing that, but it'll start to get better. We're kind of in the worst of it, heat-wise. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. That's not fun at all to get so overheated. And there's all kinds of like little tricks and stuff to try to cool down, but I think you're just tricking your body. Like the they have like the alcohol kind of sheets and stuff here that are very cooling, so you can kind of wipe the sweat off with a cool kind of wet towel kind of thing. But I don't think that actually helps the condition of your body at all. Just mentally makes you think, oh, it's not so bad. All right. So he's stuck between a blurred eye. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I keep making a weird blurred. Oh, I think the wireless mouse is jumping. Maybe the batteries are getting low. Yeah, this side too. What's going on? Yeah, keep doing that. I can't. Let's see what's causing that. Yeah, I think the mouse is jumping around a little bit. Weird. Alright, I think that works. Alright, so I'll save both of these and take a look at the comments if they're still working. Don't draw so hard. Oh, and she's still coming. Yeah, the daughter is still on her way. Yeah, so she'll be here end of next month. Yeah, no traveling this year. Yeah, they decided they wanted to come because they hadn't been to Japan in a long time, and it might get harder for them to travel, so it makes sense for them to try to do it now. Nice. Oh yeah, K5 needs to crash. Thanks, yes. Premium gummies are coming up, so yeah, take it easy, K5. Have a good night, and congrats again on the on expecting. Very cool. Uh-oh. You got censored. Oh no. Don't use those medical terms. Ah, that's funny. That's so weird how still they think they can control, you know, on platforms what people are saying. Don't want any of that misinformation to destroy the world. I still don't like this color. Something a little richer. And, you know, the contrast a little bit better. Nah, that just looks dirtier. So maybe red. Oh, yeah, like that. No. Okay, something like that. Let's see how that looks with this shading. Oh, shit. I put that on the wrong layer. Let's go here. There we go. Okay, a little bit better. What a mess. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, it's so weird what they're trying to do on the platforms. Yeah, it's good to see you. I'm sorry about the missing week there. It's just crazy. And I was so worried with this microphone thing. I was so worried that was going to happen again, because if I couldn't get any kind of sound, except for the camera audio, that would have been a pretty unpleasant stream. Although, if you go back too far into the archive, I've done much worse. All right. Oh, yeah, so let's do the comments. So this was last week. Oh, nice. This was last week, the 8th. Yeah, Tuesday. So instead of being solved, his problem was now doubled. I was trying to figure out if that should be plural. He doubled his problems, but it started out as a single tomato. So. And then August 3rd, boysenberry was probably the happiest he had ever been. I was looking up, just wanted to get the color or the look of those old syrup pitchers correct, and it looks like they totally eliminated the little at the IHOP, the little set of pitchers of syrup because of COVID, and now they give you like these single serving like little tubs with a tear off top on them. So they give you single servings, which means you can't just douse everything. I guess you could just like aggressively ask for 100 little packets of syrup, but that was the best part of that place, is just being able to slather everything with half of a pitcher of boysenberry or whatever. And boysenberry isn't a thing anymore. They have blueberry and butter pecan and maple and whatever, but they don't do boysenberry anymore. Which I guess that flavor is just a like wild raspberry flavor, which I never knew. I liked it, but I never knew But yeah, so boysenberry is gone, and it was probably the happiest he had ever been. Never again. All right, so let's check where we left off, because I sure can't remember. In the 2013, so August. Yeah, we got to August 2013. So 10 years ago. Wow, we're within 10 years. Can you believe it? We've done 2 years of this already. All right. Oh, wait, no. We did, yeah, we did, I didn't keep track, did I? Yeah, we did August, September, October last time, I think. So let's try October. Yeah, I didn't post the last one. Oh, government cheese, that's right, yeah. We left off with a hysterical government cheese joke. All right. Okay, so let me make sure this is all, come on, lined up here. Yeah, I think so. All right, wait, there it is. Yeah, I don't have windows for all this, do I? So during a government shutdown, the cheese knew that their efforts to shut down digestion would finally be recognized. A government digestion shutdown. Oh wait, well, we've been here too, though. Did we do October as well? August, September. Oh yeah, August, September, October. Yeah, we did. So November. That's right. So I remember reading the dodgeball stuff. November. Oh yeah, a political correctness joke. Yikes. Political correctness made stacking based on size and color completely impossible. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we've been here, but I don't think so. So we'll do November, December, and January. I can't count or remember. So at least the rest of his life wouldn't surprise him by being anything but torturous and incomprehensible. F. And what does the magnet say? Oh, love you a bunch. Love you a bunch. Oh, boo. Nice. November 12th, 2013. Time appeared to be running out on his once promising writing career. The pencil gets shorter and shorter. Isn't that a machine they used to perform male mutilation? What? Yet he still... Oh, nice. Still has a point. All right. November 14th. This was not the dinner that either of them had imagined. All right. So nobody liked it, but 5 people pinned it. Great t-shirt material. Okay. Right. So that's right. They just couldn't get cooking. Nice. Eventually, their chance encounter led to many entanglements that neither could resolve. All right. How about the 19th? Oh, the commingling, double M, commingling of melted cheese, seasoning, and dressing were the closest thing he had ever had to a religious experience. Whoa, all right. Something's not kosher about this. Eclectic. November 21st. The amount of ink that the printer used suggested either a dishonest manufacturer or a horrible addiction problem. Ink addiction? Got a few more months. Yeah, right. Inkadinka, don't. I see color. Oops, no, I'm not replying. Please don't do that. Okay. Let's move along. 26th. He wondered why anyone would make irrational political debate and incessant grammar correction portable. I'm feeling really good about the internet, obviously, at this point. Oh, he wondered why. Uh-oh. Was not. Wonder why we need smartphones in the first place, says Skylark. Oh. All right. November 28th. They felt more relieved than thankful. I guess that's a Thanksgiving dinner on the floor. December 3rd. Yeah, this is a mouse-drawn image again. Most Black Friday purchases found the transition to a holiday gift rather difficult. December 5th. Yeah, these are a little stale and weird. He hoped that the exact moment his last tissue was used, he wouldn't care anymore. Wow, that's the most offensive name for a cartoon ever. Of course, tired of it. You're just tired of it. Wow, says tired of it. I could think of many more offensive ones. Okay. December 10th. Something told him that dirty and moth-eaten was not a festive look for this holiday season. Looks like someone took a bite out of the pom-pom at the top. Hey, some empty friend. How you going? Yes, I was... I skipped last week. I was having a little heat incident. And, yeah, I couldn't... didn't do very well after making my way back and forth in the morning. So, yeah, I just had to take the day off. Yeah, I tweeted... I put it on Twitter. Ah, nice. Boysenberry 4-berry hybrid. Nice. Yeah, this is this is almost 10 years of doing it digitally is yeah, what it's been doing. Yeah, and the yeah, we're on the archive for 10 years ago. Oh, Marionberry. Ah, blackberry and raspberry. That's cool. Like a liger. Nice. Nice. The W orange is a time traveler. Yeah, I should have left the typo in. Everyone loves the typos. And then if I correct it, it doesn't make any sense why there's a bunch of comments. All right, December 12th. As a holiday gift, he was testing the limits of how much the thought actually did count. Usually someone puts a lot of thought into giving other people trash. What thought? Ahaha, I'd rather have a nice coffee than a Hello Kitty Snuggie. Oh, wow, lots of Christmas ones this year. December 17th, decorating cookies was pretty much just decorating an area in which the cookies just happened to be. All right. Some of those sprinkles were bound to get on the cookies. Boy, Ed is in there for a while. More Christmas. Jeez, December 19th. Outside of the box, a gift receipt was quite outside of the box, a gift receipt was quite ominous. I guess expecting it to be returned. All right, the 24th. A gift card wrapped as a present was caring and not caring at the same time. Your humor is unique and refreshing. I'm so tired of sweet. Thank you for the best strip on this site. Jazzy Joy. That's not an insult. That's not a visceral reaction to the title of the cartoon. What are you saying? Well, that's a nice thing to hear. Over 9 years ago. All right. More garbage jokes. December 26th. Trash bags full of used holiday wrapping paper marked the beginning of the Winter Endurance Challenge. I love my family, but one of them gave me a dust collecting gift box I can't wait to give to Goodwill. Oh, depressing. Yep, after Christmas, it's nothing but a long, cold winter. You got it, Try Young 71. All right. Yeah, I did this joke for a while the 2000s. Oh, are these? Oh, yeah, right. They just turned to 2014. December 31st, 2013. He felt he had missed out on what must have been a golden age for New Year's novelty classes. That's right, when everything was the aughts. There were double O's for everything. It's all right. It'll be around for 3003. A golden age of novelty classes. All right. So January 2nd. The new year began with the same terrible hangover and something vague about weight loss. Not to mention that stranger next to you in the bed. The weight you may not have lost, I may have found it. Always check for your ships. Jazzy Joy. That's wonderful. And I almost always post them. January 7th. Ironically, coping was one of the things the saw found impossible. It's a coping saw, so ironically, coping was the one thing the saw found impossible. Coping saw a joke, and his little blade broke. He can't hack it. Now he's going to fret. His heart is pulverized into sawdust. What do you expect with Heart of Pine? Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. He was making a little heart shape. That was another joke. Oh, double visual joke. January 19th, 2014. The uneasiness of disused sharpened pencils was a digital age inevitability. These are getting odd. Unused sharpened pencils. On target as usual. Just imagine how the eraser must feel. Getting skewered. All right, January 14th, 2014. Ice cream and pie suffered from being one of the least portable dessert choices. Ice cream on top of pie turns into a bag of melted ice cream. Oh, I unliked it. Whoops. I guess I've been here before. Actually, there's some manufactured characters for full slices of pie and ice cream. Just loses out. Ice cream swoop. More ink cartridge jokes. The tiny boxes lingered in hopes of finding some other tiny purpose. SanDisk memory cards. Yeah, what are they supposed to be? Kittens, little boxes on the hillside. Found a purpose that can hold a lot of SD cards. I love tiny boxes. All right, and 21st. A coffin-shaped birthday cake was as tasteless as it was factually accurate. How many more? Depends as it is for a zombie. I've been here as well. Fan of dark art and dark cake. 23rd of January. They were either parts from an alien spacecraft, Swedish furniture assembly, or possibly both. Oh, what a joke. Uh-oh, here we're going. Spacecraft Swedish couch. Neither one of them would fit. I guessed earbuds. Okay, my first thought was Swedish modern something. All right, 28th. He added almost nothing to an already boring sandwich. The mayo declined his invitation. Nice. All sandwiches are boring. P. coli. That's baloney. All right. And I think... Ooh, January 30th. There we go. They had a far too casual attitude towards proper dosage. To be shaken when needed. But they're happy with each other and a reply. shaken and not stirred. And we'll do the first one in February 4th. Potatoes freely associated with butter and sour cream regardless of the caloric consequences. Alright, let the chips fall where they may. Yep, that's because they weren't prejudiced against anyone. Mr. Chives, however, had something else to say but was shunned for his wholesome and divergent ways. Mr. Chives. Get out of here. Alright, so I'll actually paste this time so I can remember what's going on. Yeah, that would be good. Some good ghostwriting. Yeah, people always try to outdo the joke. I hope it's the last one. Yeah, that's right. The old lady blowing out the candles. I've seen that too. Yeah, that's so funny. When birthdays are just too much. All right, let's switch back and write some cartoons. So we can try some gummies that I think are just going to be jelly beans. They kind of, through the package, they feel just like jelly beans. So I think they're supposed to be like 2 textures. So we'll see how that actually works. All right. So the weird black wedge above me is the alternate microphone. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't sure. I was going to do something about filled donuts, but yeah, now I kind of lost the idea once I changed that composition. Yeah, so something about being flanked. Being protective of the last 2 donuts. Yeah, I like the composition, but it doesn't like visually do very much. It doesn't say much. Let's kind of pull this back a little here. Oops. Alright, something like that. Oh, should they have... Yeah, maybe, yeah, he should be casting a little bit of a shadow. That looks a little more interesting. Not like that, though. Yeah, just to here. Oh, why am I doing this with the mouse? It's really hard. I'll just give that a little. There we go. All right, so what is going on with these donuts? Coffee and donuts, multiple. So needing at least 2 donuts. Or... Well, actually, this... Oh, that's right. I was making it maple. That's why. It should be filled, though, if it's maple. But, oh, well. That's right. That's why it was... That frosting should be darker if this was like a cream stick or whatever. Yeah. The frosting would be darker. But I was making it a cream-filled maple log, which is wrong. So wrong. So having already been decaffeinated, he clung desperately to the to the calories. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, maybe recolor one of the donuts or the cup. Oh, oh. Something about conformity. Huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the color. Yeah, color-wise, like make them all, because they are. It is strangely monotone looking. Very monotone. Yeah, let's see. Oh wait, let me double check. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. So apologies for anybody on Twitch. It's not working out. At least it's streaming, but it's not going into an archive. So yeah, I wonder why it's doing that. Okay, sorry. At least 2 donuts. Yeah, they all look like they're being accused of something. So something about filling bottomless bottomless cup. Yeah, I keep coming back to that caffeine. So you could but I don't think you in a they could take away his caffeine, but the calories. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, no caffeine in the morning. Well, but they will. Boom. Who's that? Oh, that's a Braveheart. That's right. That's what I was. They could take away his caffeine, but they'll never take his take away again. I don't know. And maybe not take his cream filled. Exclamation point. Oh yeah, so custard cream. Maybe let's give the other donut a little cream filled deal here, just so the joke plays a little bit more accurately. And then take this. Oh wait, is that? It is. It doesn't look white, does it? Doesn't look white. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, well that's cream filled enough. All right. They could take away his caffeine, but they'll never take his cream filled. They will. They could, but yeah, they could take away his caffeine, but they'll never take his cream filled. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. That's clumsy and not great. All right. Oh, that's right. And this is. Did you catch the end of this, or did you catch the talk about this? Yeah. K5 recommended a like a Mandela effect idea. So I was trying to come up with some kind of like false memory thing, but I got to maybe spend some time coming up with something really good. So instead of good, I just thought of something a mistaken, like something you thought was always the case, but is not true. So instead of peanut butter and jelly, they were almond butter and jelly. So the jelly is very shocked by the fact that thought they were in a tradition. Okay, done fussing around. So disillusionment. So what thought had been PB and J all along? Nah, yeah, this is not. Oh, the ampersand is weird in this font. All right. Yeah, so not peanut butter, but almond butter. So she was unhappy with the non-traditional. I don't know how funny that is. I like this though. Ah, goddamn. Seemed to be making. This is a novella. Seemed to be making. I like that. She was unhappy with the non-traditional almond butter and jelly sandwiches they seem to be making. Yeah, I want to say something about like she had regular expectations. Oh, give him a blue stripe. Oh, the donuts. Nice. Oh, like that's right, like the makeup of. That's right. Yeah, like the face paint or the body paint from Braveheart. That's right. Totally get it now. Hey, unknown girl, how's it going? Oh wow, yeah, I grew up on those. That was like the favorite thing to get in my lunch. It was either like crappy lunch meat and cheese, processed cheese kind of stuff. But when you get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it was always a good thing. Oh, tipping internet. Yeah, it looked like the YouTube is looking a little laggy too. Crazy. All right. So this is too long. So how can I want to get across the traditional thing? And I think most American peanut butter, like the big brands, are barely even peanut butter anymore. They're probably so much filler and stuff. So that's what makes the sandwiches like particularly odd. Is the jelly and the peanut butter in the U.S. is probably very artificial. Because I remember being really disappointed as a kid. My uncle, on my mom's side, my mom's older brother, his wife was super, from the 70s, like all natural, organic, and not vegan, but pretty close. Like she introduced a lot of meat substitute kind of stuff. And the first time I ever had real peanut butter, when I was a kid, I was insanely disappointed. So there's so much like sugar and like probably oil, vegetable oil and stuff that's added to American peanut butter brands that it's barely peanut butter. Just like the maple syrup in America is basically just flavored corn syrup. I think it's not even like there's not much maple anything in it. So yeah, it's a different taste. I think if you made an actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich with real, jellied fruit and real peanut butter, it wouldn't it wouldn't be the same. And I don't know why it was ever a thing. Like, what is the origin? What is the history of? So, in 1901, the first peanut butter and jelly sandwich recipe appeared on the Boston Cooking School magazine of culinary science and domestic economics. Wow, that's quite a magazine. Written by Julia Davis Chandler. She used a currant or crabapple jelly and called the combination delicious as far as she knew. Weird, yeah. Spreading peanut paste and currant or crabapple jelly on. Oh, so it was finger sandwiches. Yeah, originally it was like little finger sandwiches. Crabapple and peanut paste. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it is a very... But that kid's sandwich, probably starting in like the 50s, like post-war, I can imagine that being a thing. Because that was just always around. Always around. Yeah, British. There's YouTube videos of British people eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Oh, that's funny. It started as a finger sandwich. I think it's just a super cheap alternative because, like middle class families are just trying to feed kids as cheap as possible. So that's why they fed them like processed like lunch meat and cheese, cheese slices and stuff. So peanut butter and jelly is one of those things. It kind of has protein in it and it has a lot of sugar. So kids like it. Yeah, so this is, I guess, culturally, this is a very American joke. American joke. So maybe we can make an un-American. Yeah, the un-American use of almond butter. She wasn't happy with the un-American almond butter and jelly sandwiches they seem to be making. Yeah, it was, the joke was supposed to be she thought he was peanut butter. She assumed he was peanut butter, and he was not. He had been almond butter this whole time. Yeah, maybe just a reveal then. She was shocked. By his, not confession, his... This whole time. And their sandwich. What? Let's see if that fits. So she and their sandwich were shocked by the confession. This is not good. Of being almond butter. Yeah, so being almond butter this whole time is the joke. So he confessed. Admitted. His admission. His confession, admission. What's another? Is there funnier? Acknowledgement, revelation, disclosure, divulgence, exposure, unbosoming. I need to use more words like unbosoming in the cartoon. Yeah, I didn't realize they were so old either. I don't think they became peanut butter and jelly sandwiches became more common in the U.S. probably post. Ooh, Marmite in place of jelly. That might be brutal. Yeah, I think you can. I mean, I know like Elvis is famous for eating peanut butter and banana sandwiches. So I know there's a lot of like variations, peanut butter and something. Oh yeah, peanut butter and marshmallow. I know people have marshmallow cream. Yeah, good recommendation. Yum, raspberry or strawberry jelly is good. Yeah, I just did the grape because that's that classic kind of grocery store thing. Is a disgusting grape jelly. Funny. Yeah, very odd. Okay, so maybe I'll just say they, she and them. Let's save myself some. They, meaning her in the sandwich, or the jelly in the sandwich, were shocked by his confession. Were shocked when he admitted to being. This sucks. He admitted to being. They were shocked when he admitted to being almond butter this whole time. Huh. That's a giant jar of almond butter. It must cost like $50. Oh boy. Shocked. Disappointed. They're non-traditional. They're... Yeah, I guess without the peanut butter and jelly is a standard kids sandwich information, it's going to come across as not very interesting. He could be something else. Something not even nut-based. Yeah, is there anything else kind of that color? Hummus? Hummus in a peanut butter shaped jar. Huh. They were shocked when he admitted to being almond butter this whole time. When it was discovered. After revealing she was almond butter this whole time, he wondered if it was safe. Yeah, what's that word again? Unbosom. Yeah, unbosoming. His sweetened beet tooth. Oh, mustard. Oh, yeah, that would be mustard and oh, that's brutal. Mustard and jelly sandwich. Yeah, what other, so let's see, what's the most, almond isn't actually very funny. So, what are the nut butters? What nut butter is the healthiest? Walnut butter. Peanut, almond, hazelnut, cashew, walnut. All nuts are a healthy source of fat. Nutella is not a nut butter. It is described as a hazelnut chocolate spread, but is comprised of 13% hazelnuts. The rest being white sugar, palm oil, milk powder, and cacao. It's not a nut butter. Ah, how horrible. So, walnut butter sounds pretty. Did I freeze? Yeah, I'm having internet trouble, so it's not showing any dropped frames. It may just be sorry, it may just be Chrome trouble. Yeah, Chrome sucks. I just restarted though, so there shouldn't be. I don't know what it's choking on. No, yeah, walnut butter looks pretty close to peanut butter in color. Maybe walnut butter is funnier sounding. It's not very funny. It's just so much work for such a lame joke. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, tahini. Yeah. Oh, cashew butter sounds good. Yeah, cashew. I'm sure it's got to be expensive, though, too. Pistachio butter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's... I'm not getting anything on my OBS, but yeah, everything else might be choking. All right. Sorry. Or just leave the another type of nut butter. But an undisclosed variety of nut butter. Or they began to suspect that he wasn't peanut. Imposter imposter nut butter is a funny phrase. They suspected he was not peanut. But some other type of nut butter. We're making the labels... Oh, the label peeling with another underneath. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, so that he went to the extent of covering the label. Imposter nut butter. Yeah, that's good. Let me see if I can... This layer is the... Yeah. Let's see if I can do... something that gets that across. So maybe a greenish label so it contrasts enough. Oop. Oh yeah, how about just something like really silly, like just having it oops, this one, where'd it go? This one. Having it just be taped on. I don't know if this needs to be drawn or if it works. If it works like this. So this is underneath. Yeah. Oh, oops. There we go. Yeah. Does that get across the idea of oh, wait, but it's not under. It doesn't even really read as tape, does it? God damn. Yeah, I made the angle a little too wide. This is an idea that doesn't deserve. Oh, wait. This much effort. All right. All right, well, we'll see if that actually reads as something on top. Imposter nut butters. So how about their traditional P, B, and J infiltrated by an imposter nut butter? Not a lot of, some of these words aren't so funny. They're traditional PG and infiltrated is not a funny word. I guess in that context, the traditional PB&J had been tainted, had been ruined, had been yeah, it's supposed to be the shock of realization. How about just not butter, but there's a U cover? No. Nice. Nice. Oh, like a trans joke. Oh no. Not a trans joke. Oh yeah, I don't want to go there. Ugh. Or just the joke of, so what was it if it's not peanut butter? So So the odd sandwiches they made. They helped her, made her. They made. That's terrible. Slowly, or maybe just led her to believe. Led her to believe. This is one of them, like totally out of ideas. I'm just floundering. This is good to have on a live stream, but not in a Twitch archive. The odd sandwiches they made led her to believe he was not. He was a counterfeit nut butter, a imposter nut butter. He was a counterfeit. Counterfeit nut butter is funny, but it doesn't make any sense. Fit nut butter. That's funny. Not butter. Nut butter is pretty good. A different kind of. The odd sandwiches they made led her to believe he was a different kind of nut butter. A different kind of nut butter. That's the name of my autobiography. Ah, damn it. Oh, fuck. That's totally gone now. I hate this text tool so much. Again, the odd sandwiches they made led her to believe he was that he was not a traditional. That's not what I did before, is it? So, what was the joke before? The odd sandwiches they made, I believe. Wait. I can go back on the stream. It's still there if I go back in time. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, I can rewind time. Go back. They were shocked. The imposter nut butter. Odd sandwiches they made. He was not peanut butter. Okay. Led her to believe he was not a traditional nut butter. It's that same fucking mistake. So if I hit the wrong button again, it's going to delete this again. Yeah, my mouse is jumpy. The odd sandwiches they made led her to believe he was not a traditional nut butter. Not a traditional nut butter. Okay, that's great. The odd sandwiches they made led her to believe he was not a traditional nut butter. Some kind of counterfeit nut butter sandwich spread. Okay, we'll go with it. The odd sandwiches they made led her to believe he was not a traditional nut butter. That's not even funny. It's just weird and complicated. All right, let's go with that. Struggling to write a peanut butter joke is just sad. All right, here we go. And I don't even have heat stroke this week. No excuses. Okay, and they could take away his caffeine, but they'll never take his cream filled. All right. The coffee mug should I do that? Color it, change the coloring of it so it's yeah, that will help people if they're like, what the fuck is he talking about? I think that would help a lot. So let me do that. I'll do a slightly like bone colored with a blue. I gotta do it, yum. I think that was a good suggestion. And then do a blue. Just like it's some sort of brand or labeling. Too dark? Yeah, so it's half blue. I don't know where his eyes are, but like that. Yeah, almost exactly an app. Sure, why not? I can lighten this up too. It's on its own layer, so I can make it look more printed. There we go. They could take away his caffeine. Oh, come on. What's going on? But they could never take his cream filled. All right. They could take away his caffeine, but they'll never take his cream filled. All right. There we go. We did it. Yeah. Led her to believe he was a different... yeah. Different kind of...